You rest for a week. You come back. The pain is still there. Elbow.
You rested. The pain stayed.
Knee. Shoulder. You stretch it. You ice it. You ignore it. But it never fully heals. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Your tendons are not the problem. Your training is. And if you do not fix this now, that small pain will turn into a long-term injury that stops your muscle growth completely. Watch carefully. Most beginners are making the same mistake, and they don't even realize it. Most people believe tendon pain means one thing: I trained too hard. So what do? They take 3 days off, sometimes a week. Then they go back and train exactly the same way. Same weight, same bad form, same ego. And when the pain returns, they blame genetics, age, bad luck. But tendon pain is rarely random. Tendons heal slower than muscles. Muscle can recover in 48 to 72 hours. Tendons can take weeks, sometimes months. Why? Because tendons have poor blood supply. That means they don't rebuild quickly. So if you keep stressing them before they are ready, you're not healing, you're restarting the damage cycle.
This is the biggest beginner mistake. Your muscles get stronger quickly. Your tendons do not. Let's say your bench press increases 10 kilos in 1 month. Your chest adapts. Your triceps adapt. But your elbow tendon? It is still catching up. So now every rep puts more tension on tissue that is not prepared. That irritation builds slowly. Not sharp pain, not dramatic injury, just tightness, mild ache, a little discomfort during the last reps. Most people ignore this stage. That is the danger. By the time the pain becomes strong, the damage has already accumulated. Progression is good. Aggressive progression is not. If your strength increases, your connective tissue needs time to adapt. Muscle growth is fast. Tendon adaptation is slow. Train accordingly.
There is a difference between muscle burn and joint pain. Muscle burn feels deep and warm. Joint pain feels sharp, tight, or stabbing near the joint. If your elbow hurts during curls, that is not good pain. If your knee hurts during squats, that is not growth. Pain inside the joint is a warning signal. But beginners think no pain, no gain. That mindset destroys tendons. When you train through joint pain, you increase inflammation. Inflamed tissue does not heal. It becomes chronic. Chronic tendon pain is much harder to fix than early irritation. If pain increases as the set continues, stop. Not next week, not next month, immediately. Modify the movement, reduce the load, adjust the angle. Training smart builds muscle. Training stubborn builds injuries. Form is not about looking perfect. It is about distributing force correctly. When your elbows flare too wide in bench press, your shoulder tendon takes more stress. When your knees collapse inward during squats, your knee tendon absorbs unstable force. When you swing during curls, your elbow tendon takes sudden tension spikes. Tendons hate instability. They prefer controlled tension. Fast, jerky reps increase strain. Controlled reps build resilience. Slow down the lowering phase. Control the weight. Remove momentum. If you cannot pause the weight mid-rep, you are not in control. And if you are not in control, your tendons are under random stress. Random stress equals slow healing.
Most beginners never reduce volume. They increase, add sets, add exercises, add weight, but never reduce. Your body cannot stay in high-stress mode forever. Tendons especially need lower stress phases. A deload week does not mean stopping training. It means reducing load and volume intentionally. Lower weight by 10 to 20%. Reduce sets. Focus on clean reps. This allows inflammation to calm down. Without deloads, micro-damage accumulates, and small irritation becomes long-term tendon pain. Consistency is not constant intensity. Smart programming includes recovery phases. Tendons rebuild during recovery, not during workouts. If you sleep 5 hours per night, you limit tissue repair. If your diet lacks protein, you slow collagen rebuilding. If you are constantly stressed, your body stays in a breakdown state. Muscle growth requires calories and protein. So does tendon repair. Hydration matters. Sleep matters. Nutrition matters. You cannot train like an athlete and recover like someone who does not care. If recovery is poor, pain stays.
Now here is something most people get wrong. When tendon pain appears, they stop training completely. Total rest for weeks. Then they return to full intensity. That cycle does not build resilience. Tendons respond well to controlled, gradual loading, not zero load, not maximum load. Light, controlled tension stimulates healing. This is why complete inactivity often fails. Instead of stopping everything, reduce intensity, choose pain-free variations, work within safe range. Healing requires intelligent stress, not fear. It is not genetics. It is not age. It is not bad luck. It is inconsistency in smart training. You overload too quickly. You ignore warning signals. You never deload. You recover poorly. You swing between extremes. Tendon healing requires patience, and most beginners are impatient. They want muscle fast. They increase weight aggressively, but connective tissue does not care about your timeline. If you respect adaptation speed, pain decreases. If you rush it, pain stays. Here is what you should do starting today. Reduce painful exercise load by 15%. Slow down every rep. Avoid sharp joint pain movements. Improve sleep to at least 7 to 8 hours. Track progression weekly, not daily. Schedule one deload week every 6 to 8 weeks. Simple, not exciting, but effective. Tendon pain does not mean you are weak. It means you are training without a long-term plan. Muscle grows when stress and recovery are balanced. Tendons heal when progression is controlled. Before your next workout, ask yourself, are you building strength for next month, or are you building pain for next year? If this helped you understand why your tendons never heal, fix these mistakes in your next session. And if you want muscle growth without constant pain, start training smarter, not heavier.